Hi, I'm Karli Pilgrim. This is the auditing scenario with highlighted points. So I will be getting onto the resources I will provide, and then I will be talking about the steps I will take. The first resource I provide is Care Network. It's a program where anyone can submit a referral about someone they are worried about. It can be anyone, and then a Care Network provider staff can check up on that student. So I will not only most likely send a referral myself about my friend, but I'll also provide the website for future matters in case they want to submit their own referral about themselves or somebody else. So I will probably submit a referral if I feel like it is needed, and then the staff member can see what is needed from there. The next resource is tutoring, studying, workshops, peer led, collaborating, anything through the Learning Center at University of Rochester. So I will refer my friend to the Learning Center website, and I will point out everything that can help them academically, tutoring, studying, any tactics they can take from this website, or they can sign up for, or they can also email anyone in charge of the Learning Center and personally talk to them if they would like. I will also recommend counseling and therapy. Both are through Health Center UHS at University of Rochester. I will recommend my friend not only for academic matters but for personal matters, since they go hand in hand. Even if my friend does not think that they need therapy for their personal matters or their academic matters, I would heavily recommend it, since it could help them more than they think it would be able to. The next website I would recommend and provide for them would be academic support for undergraduate students. This is pretty straightforward. I would just provide them with the website so they can go through the list of academic support themselves in case they want to research themselves after our conversation. And I will provide this for them alongside anything else that I have told them about. The last two resources I say that I will provide are kind of different since they don't evolve academic life. But I think they are somewhat needed. They could be somewhat needed. So the first is family resources. That is not really for my friend or for the student, but for my friend to send or tell their family about, or for someone else to reach out to their family and tell them about, in case it's a case of the family struggling with something, or the family needing help, instead of a case of the family purposely putting stress on the kid or purposely wanting the kid to be perfect. It could be something else. So I will provide these resources for the family just in case it's something else other than purposely purposely putting stress on their child. The last resource I would recommend is clubs and organizations on CCC, the app or website used by U of R, to join clubs, organizations, anything that involves student life. I recommend this because it was said by my friend that they are feeling lonely and they are feeling like they can't talk to their friends, and I'm not sure yet whether that is because they feel like they are not able to. They feel like they are missing opportunities. I'm not sure why they feel that way. So I provide them with opportunities where they could hang out with their friends, or where they could make new friends, or just socialize. Even if they don't want to make friends, just socialize with people who don't have to be friends, but they could just be people you socialize with for one night, one day. So I would recommend I would recommend the website or app so they can find clubs and organizations themselves that they think that they would like or care about. So to really quickly go through the steps I will take, listening and paraphrasing are both important first steps to take. I will not only listen to my friend telling a story, but I will paraphrase in order to make sure that I understood correctly, and to make sure that they know that I am listening, and they know that someone can help them, and that they feel more confident in their decision to tell someone about their issue. My next step includes a simple thank you. A simple thank you for telling me about what was happening in your life. A simple thank you for trusting me to help you. Um, and this thank you will let them know that they aren't alone, and hopefully let them appreciate who they are and what they decided to do, since it was a big step and an important step in getting help, which a lot of people struggle and a lot of people don't know how to do. And I hope this can make them appreciate. Next, I will be simply asking what classes are they taking, what major, minor clusters, what classes they're struggling with, doing good, just to get a feel of where they are at and what they want to do, where they want to be, simple stuff like that. I will also be asking questions whether or not withdrawing or pass fail is an option, or do they need any classes they are taking, stuff that will provide me with information that I can use to help my friend. I will also add on that I will validate and relate where I can. So if my friend, for example, says that they are really struggling in chem, and I've taken chem before, I will agree and say that chem is a difficult class, and I understand where you're coming from. So they know that they aren't alone. Then I'll be asking a simple why question. Why do you think it is happening? I will ask just so I don't infer what is happening. I can have ideas, but I really don't know. It is up to my friend to know, to at least think they know what is happening. So I will ask why they think it is happening. If they struggle with that question, then I will potentially give them ideas, not really tell them why, but I will give them ideas like, is it procrastination? Is it the breakup? Etc. I will give them ideas if they are struggling. I really want to know why they think it is happening. Next, I will most likely talk about the breakup. I will talk about it slightly at first, just to ask if it has affected them or not, academically wise. So if they don't believe that it has affected them academically, I will most likely switch this talk to towards the end of our conversation, since my friend mostly came to me about the academic life, and I don't want to overstep if they don't want to talk about it. But if they would like to talk about it, I would move it to the end of conversation so we can find why they are struggling in the academic life. And then towards the end, I will talk about the breakup again, make sure they're all okay, and provide resources like counseling and different resources. I will also ask about what steps they have taken so far, if any, to do better in their classes or get a better GPA. So if they have taken any steps, I will ask what steps, tutoring, emailing professors, extra credit, what have they taken? And if they have it, I will give them ideas of what steps to take in the future. I will ask them what their goals are personally, ignoring what their family wants or what their family thinks, since it seems like their family um has a big part in their academic life. I will ask them what they think about their own academic life, disregarding their family, what grades they want, what GPA they want, because they could want simply a B where their family wants A plus, and that could be the cause of the stress and the cause of them maybe stopping their work or failing their test. It could be as simple as that. I will also simply ask them why they feel like they are isolated. And I will let it be known that I am always here as their friend. They can always text, call me for whatever they need. They could always invite me to places. They could ask to hang out whenever they want, and that I will always be there for them, and that they are never going to be alone or isolated, even if they feel like it. So the last step is what to do. We will make plans together based on what I've heard. We make plans regarding academic life, what to do tutoring, email professors, etc. We make plans based on personal life to go to the coffee shop and study together, go to the library and study together, to go to each other's dorms and help with homework, to review lectures together, even if you're on the same class, etc. This will help them feel less lonely and also help their academics. Lastly, for family life, I would most likely recommend a counselor or, or a therapist for them and hope that they will get the best help that they can. I will also provide advice that no matter how much your family pressures you to think about yourself, because that is what's most important. And I think a lot of students tend to forget that when their parents are pressuring them. So I would help my friend at least help them think about themselves, even if they are still struggling and are still being pressured by their family. um, I would just help them refine their own goals, their personal goals, or what they want, and not to think about what their family want, but what they want. Thank you for watching.